This video was meant to be posted on Easter, but the network was really stubborn, so please do bear with me.
Tusanyuke tujaguze katonda mulamu olwokusatu yagamba nti agenze Galilaya. Haleluya azukide, haleluya azukide, azukide, azukide nga bwe yagamba.
It's crazy, I tell you. Anyway, if you're new to my YouTube channel, if you're new to the LV gang and LV family, please do subscribe to my channel down there below, and please tap on that bell icon so that you can get notifications every time I post a new video. And what else is there? Like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Yes, let's get into it. Yay. Today is Easter, guys. You see, from my previous video, like this is from the previous video that you saw me, my previous video that I got to. The previous video, the way I looked is the way I looked in that video is the way I looked this morning, only worse. No makeup and everything, still beautiful, but still I had to hustle with my hair. I really wish that I had time to like have some sort of tutorial or something for my hair, but well, anyway, so this is the best that I could do for the day. Today is Easter Sunday. I do not know if everybody knows what that means, but it is the day that Jesus rose from the dead and came back to life. Yeah, came back to life is also the same thing as rose from the dead, innit? So yeah, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Easter. Despite everything that's happening, you can still have a beautiful Easter. I've been blessed personally. I feel absolutely and extremely blessed to be able to have this time here. This is my first time, by here I mean in Uganda, and not just in Uganda, because there's several families that were not able to make it home from the time that they arrived for about 21 days. Some have been in there for 21 days, some have been there for 2 weeks, but yeah, I'm grateful that I've been able to be here in Uganda. This is my first Easter in 4 years, like actually celebrating it. Other days, you know, you just go to church, and then sometimes there's a dinner that JICF holds. JICF is Jinan International Christian Fellowship. That's where I fellowship from. So yeah, today is the first time that I've been home for a while for Easter. It's not the usual, but I couldn't be any more grateful because we had time to prepare a meal, a very late meal that my mom called Easter supper. Imagine. But yeah, it's because, well, I was supposed to do lunch, but then I was busy doing my hair. I didn't realize the time, and then I started cooking. We started cooking at around 4, so my mom and I were in the kitchen. It was really it was a good time, you know, laughing, talking, and you know, I hate this chicken, but let's just ignore it. By the chicken I mean that one that's like in the background that's making noise. Yeah, I really can't. Yeah, I was happy to be able to spend time with her in the kitchen and have all these conversations going on, making jokes about each other, about our food, about how we can play with food, you know, basically cooking and just trying to, you know, those things of, okay, so what did you make? Tell me the ingredients. This, that. This, that.
Don't answer 5. Don't answer 6. Don't answer 8.
Hey! But yeah, it was a good time. For the first time I've tried to make stuffed chicken. I did not really realize that it was not enough because the chicken is like so tiny, but then it worked out, guys. It worked out. I was so excited when it did. And yeah, this time I asked for comments. I had to ask for comments. Normally, okay, not just in Uganda, but culturally, you're supposed to thank the person that cooks your food. You're supposed to thank you, you know, thank you for cooking. That's kufumba, is to cook. So I don't know how it becomes cooking, but yeah, I don't know how it works. But yeah, we're Fomba. So usually they just thank. So today I was literally asking for feedback because there were so many new things that I was trying for the first. And then my mom made this soup concoction. That one, yeah, I shall not tell you, but maybe I will post it on my cooking series that is soon to be started. I just wanted to encourage everybody that my friends in China, not even just friends of friends, relatives, people that I work with, my partners at work, staff as well, basically people that I know, people that I'm acquainted with. I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Easter. It's a day that we ought to be happy because, you know, despite everything that has gone around this whole lockdown, if you're home and you've managed to maybe not eat or have a special meal, or maybe not treat this day special at all, because of the lockdown, and maybe because, you know, some people are starving, and some people maybe you have to, like, you know, be very cautious about what food you're cooking, how to cook it, and you can't be like very creative. I still think that you ought to be thankful because you're in your homes, and it's crazy what's going on. I don't know about everywhere else in the world, but we've had these kids, you know, when the president talked about actually I was listening to the news today, and when the president talked about the whole lockdown thing and telling people to go off the streets, that also meant the street children, and they do not necessarily have a place to go, because now for them getting off the streets and being locked down in their homes equals being locked down or sleeping or staying in the sewers the whole time. They can't even come to the streets to beg or get some food, you know. So you ought to be thankful, really, if you're in your homes, or even if you're not at your home, like, respectively, your countries, your family, where it is, as long as you're somewhere, you have some sort of shelter, I think you ought to be thankful. Also, for those who are not necessarily at home, especially those who are still on lockdown in China, even those who are on lockdown here in Uganda, I just want to encourage you. I promise you, it is well. It is well. Jesus rose today, guys. We still ought to celebrate his aliveness. That's not the word. We still ought to celebrate his resurrection. I will pray for everybody, and I pray that God may also resurrect all your needs today and during this season, and also in the days to come. Thank you very much for coming back to Loud Violet. Yours truly, LV herself. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video in case you have that friend that just needs to smile today. Yes. See you next time. Bye.